Okay, pocket dump. Yeah. Uh, Tactical Bunny is my YouTube channel, which is facetious or tongue-in-cheek because I am neither tactical nor a bunny. But hey, there you have it. Uh, just doing a pocket dump, gear review, overview, maybe a little bit of philosophy behind it. And I threw it all out there so you can look at it while I blather here for a bit. I'm really shooting to keep this video under 10 minutes. And I'm shooting to do these videos off of the cuff. I'm not looking at any notes. And these are practices. I'd like to be a gear reviewer or, something in the knife community that does stuff and things and gets to participate in that way. And yeah, so these are early videos just trying to find my voice and my pattern. And yeah, so I threw all this stuff out in order of importance to me. And yeah, that's, what do I mind losing the least and what do I mind losing the most? And how do I cram as much gear into all of this as possible? The wallet's got a bunch of gear inside of it that you will see in a moment, but I'll start with the least important. Okay, so fake AirPods from Wally World. I buy one of these things about like once every month and a half because I've either lost or they die, and I'm cool with that because they cost 20 bucks. AirPods, normal AirPods, I would lose those as quickly as I lost these. Since AirPods cost like around $200, they're, you know, 10 times the cost of these. So yeah, I'm cool with that. If I lose these, it's 20 bucks. If I lose AirPods, it's 200 bucks. So yeah, AirPods. Sunglasses. Let's see, can you see my face in the, yeah, that's me. Maybe one of these days I'll just present myself. These are from Lowe's. They're really safety glasses, but they're polarized. They look okay on my face. They protect my eyes from UV, from brightness, and they're a little bit more durable. They actually don't scratch too bad, and these are also 20 bucks a pop. So if I lose these, I don't care, and they're also easily disassemblable. So I kind of have a graveyard of these ones, and there's kind of like a rainbowy color of these that I use as well. So yeah, they're good sunglasses, and I kind of just roll through them as disposable items. My first EDC knife I will talk about is this one here. Uh, I carry a bunch of knives. This is more of a knife sort of channel than anything else. This is just the most recent addition, the Swag's chili pepper. And yeah, I like it. It's cool. I got it for $37.50 on Amazon, and I'd been eyeballing it, and it was like 75 bucks. And right now, I think they've discontinued their run with Swags, so they've kind of let this knife go for what I think was a fantastic deal, $37.50. So I swooped it up. Just added an MXG gear clip to it. I did a thumb stud delete with a translucent epoxy that I just kind of dyed a little bit on the green side. So every once in a while when I'm carrying it around, it's kind of cool. I can see just a little bit of, shine going through there. I think that looks cool. And yeah, it's nice. My first button lock, first front flipper, first Kizer. So it's a bag of firsts, but they call it the chili pepper for a reason. And it's a cool little secondary EDC. So for my primary large EDC, I've been rocking this guy. I'm going to throw in one more pair of knives at the end. That's my other favorite carry pair. But this has just become like one of my favorite things to carry. It's the Spyderco Pacific Salt, aka the saltwater friendly version of the Spyderco Endura. And it's a very simple knife. It's not super fidgety. I can't flick it out. I know some people can do the Spyderco pocket flip thingy. I broke this finger rollerblading when I was in middle school, so I can't really do the flicky thing anymore. And I don't know, I kind of think the Spidey flick is pretentious just because it's, you know, you gotta hold the knife, like, you know, how people do this with the teacup. It kind of seems like the same way to me, and no offense to people who do that, like, I get it. It's fun, it's a fidget thing, it's just for me, it's not my deal. But yeah, I really love this knife. Did a couple custom things to it as well. Added the MXG gear clip, put in a hole through right above the Spidey hole so I could do a zip tie pocket deployment on it, and changed the edge on this. I made it a semi-symmetric edge with flat top serrations that were kind of VEF inspired, and it's like a compound edge. There's some spikies in the back, so it's like a combo serration edge with compound symmetric V grind and a straight edge beak. Yeah, something like that. It's sharp though. It's seriously sharp. I have to go quickly though, so just to show. Yeah, you know, just kind of different parts of the blade. Yeah, so that thing's sharp, ain't it? Then here's how my edge came out on the chili pepper. I also added an edge to the chili pepper, and that's also pretty darn sharp. Cool, happy with that. Oh, put these guys back in here so that you can check those out while I'm going through the rest of the gear. So I'm kind of going most to least important by what's going to cost me the most to replace, or be the most difficult for me to replace. So obviously the wallet is the next most important, and I like a narrower, longer wallet, and it just lets me carry gear on a more flat level. And so this flashlight used to be the keychain flashlight, but it's the Ultra Tac. It's a AAA battery flashlight that takes the 10440 batteries as well, so it goes up to 350 lumens. Pretty good battery. I just switched it out because one, it's easy to accidentally activate the button if you don't turn it off by twisting it, which I do anyway because I accidentally activate it all the time. It's hard to find the button, so I wanted something that would be easier to use in the dark, and the mini baton by Olight just seems like a little bit better for that, so I'll visit that again in a second. And then I have used my wallet leather to strap a couple things. So I got some strapping compound on the leather of the inside of the wallet, and it's just for touch up if I'm doing something where, you know, I'm out and about. Fisher Space Pen, everybody likes to have a pen with them. And then you know, this is the gear pouch that goes in the wallet, and I carry a few things in it. Not much though. Fresnel lens, really good for splinters, you know, kind of magnifying some stuff that you can't see. And yeah, it works great. I used it to try and shimmy some interior doors, and it didn't work so great for that, so it's all thrashed, but still does its job. Apparently you can start a fire on a bright sunny day, which today isn't here in California, but whatever. Southern Cal. I'm coastal, so I've got overcast quite a bit of the year, but it's a nice little piece. I got a tile here because, you know, I'm trying to keep track of my stuff. It's really easy to, you know, have your wallet on the bed, and then you make your bed, and then the wallet's under the sheets. So tile, nice little tile tracker. I don't know why I have the straight edge razor in here, except that it's weighs nothing and it's easy to just kind of tuck in that pocket. And then, you know, if I ever need to scrape something and I don't need to ding up these blades and I need it to be a straight edge, that works. And did I cover everything with the wallet? Yeah, I did. All right, so last and specifically not least is my keys. And the bottom line is, if you ever lose your keys, a chipped key is the most expensive and inconvenient thing to replace. So that's why it's the most important thing to me. So I have another tile tracker on here. I'm going to switch to AirTag pretty soon, or the Android tag, because they're just more universal and they're more compatible with more devices. And I haven't been super impressed with the tiles. So they work, they help me find my keys, but it's more of an around the house thing. I don't think they'd be very useful if my keys from my wallet ever got stolen. So yeah, do with that what you will. I'd probably go with an Android or an AirTag in the future. So, you know, my chipped key, that's there. There's my tracker to keep an eye on it. This is a redundant backup flashlight. I tape it in the off position. It's just 10 lumens. It's a Pelican. Uses like 4 button batteries. Yeah, not 3, 4 button batteries. It's just a twist, 10 lumens. Doesn't do much, but if I don't have my wallet on me and my battery on my keys is dead, I can use it. And it has been used a couple times. I do like to have a multi-tool, so it's more blade redundancy, but really it's about the pliers. You know, the thing that I use most of all is the wire cutter on here. It's a good wire cutter, especially for how small this tool is. And then I've also used the Phillips head quite a bit, the flat head, and the leather, you know, the belt. What do they call that? I don't know what they call this. What do they call this? They call it a... I'm trying to keep this video short, and I can't remember what this is called. But, you know, it's a leather punch. There we go. And I just kind of use it as a poker now and then, but it works pretty good for that. So, yeah. It's a good tool. I mean, hey, Leatherman, if you're watching this, which I know you're not, but fuck you for, like, discontinuing this thing. What the... Seriously? Seriously, you're going to take one of your absolute all-time best products, like the Leatherman juice and this thing, and rather than giving it, like, a classy update, you're just discontinuing it. Yeah. Good job, numbskulls. And then, alright, I already talked about the Olight Mini for a little bit. I got this to be an EDC. The problem is it's so short, anytime I put my hand in my pocket, I would tend to like drag it out and it would fall out. So this has been lost in a couple different corners of my room, of under my car seat and everything like that. So although it didn't have a specific keychain sort of thing, I just kind of used this hole at the top of the pocket clip to do like a little lanyard to my keys off of it. And it's actually working pretty good. So I can stick this in my pocket and then put the keys in my pocket. And then it kind of keeps my keys from falling to the bottom of my pocket. And if I need to pull them out, I just grab the flashlight. So that's cool. It works. And it's, you know, it's better than the UltraTac because the thumb switch is easier to find and it's more intuitive. So there's that. And last but not, well, no, last and, you know, just last, tiny can of Mace. I won't carry anything bigger than this. It's just, you know, I already got a lot of shit, guys. So it's just too big. Like this guy is way too big, but this isn't too big. And, you know, not that I ever want to use it, but it's much better to use this than something like that if you're in a hostile situation where you have to kind of defend yourself and get out of it. So I do have it on, you know, just kind of a quick release snap. And while I could use it while it's on my keys, the preferable way would be to, you know, if I think, hey, I got to be kind of subtle and I want to have this ready to go, I take it off my keys, put my keys in my pocket so that I don't lose them. Then I just have this in my hand and hopefully I don't need to use it. I can put it back away. But if I have to use it, boom, it's there, spray, 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 run away. And if I get this knocked out of my hand, or, you know, if I just drop it and forget about it while I'm running away, yeah, whatever, it's gone and it's not attached to my keys. So there is my system. I carry it quite a bit. I am a surfer. That's why this is the Pacific Salt and not an Endura. And sometimes, quite a lot of the time, Southern California, maybe I'll go into surfer bro mode. Hey, yeah, you know, I surf a lot, and I wear a lot of board shorts. I know I'm kind of a dork, so like the surfing factor evens out, but I'm used to being a dork, so there you go. I got my fanny pack, bro. Yeah, so I'll rock a fanny pack sometimes. I just picked this one up off of Amazon, and what I'm stoked about is that it's barely big enough to just get my wallet and my cell phone in. This front pack will take my keys. That's all I wanted to do. And it's perfect because I wear board shorts. And if you're wearing board shorts, you don't have a lot of pockets. So yeah, this is only when I'm wearing board shorts. Everything else can really fit in jeans pockets or reasonable sized pants pockets. But yeah, that's my pocket dump, gear review, EDC carry sort of thing. All the stuff I carry, oh, one last thing I almost forgot. There's my duct tape, because everybody likes duct tape, especially nerds. And this is wrapped around a key card from a old hotel I visited or something like that. This is about 2/3 the width of duct tape. This is a full width, and I think I probably have like 2 to 3 feet just around this really narrow thing. So I keep that there. I use it every once in a while. I'm out and about. I don't have, just hanging out with friends or something needs to get repaired temporarily. I pulled duct tape out, and people are like, "Oh, dude, you're the biggest dork in the world." I'm like, yes, I am, but I got stuff. So this is the stuff I got. All right, thanks for sticking with me if you've stuck with me, and have a great day. Everything on here, I recommend. There's nothing on here that I would say don't get it. So yeah, it's all good stuff. Kind of a refined system. Just recently added the pepper spray. Just recently figured out how to add the O-light to the system. I had this thing sitting around for a long time when it wasn't lost. Just wasn't using it. So yeah, there you go. Everyone, thanks for checking this out. Once again, have a great day. Really quick add-on to this video. So if I'm not carrying these guys, which I just kind of added into my EDC rotation, so they're more popular because I just got them. But if I'm not carrying those guys, one of my classic favorite combinations is this. SOG Aegis Mini that they never should have gotten rid of, just kind of did a couple of little serrations on there. I'll call those more like scallops with like flat tops, once again kind of VEF inspired. A knife that SOG, curse you for canceling this knife. And then Cold Steel Spartan. Lightened, I shaved down the liners. This thing is 7.9 ounces. The other one is like 9.5 ounces. Narrowed the thumb plate, so it's just really more of a pure wave deployment now. Added some detents under the onto the lock bar and under the thumb plate wave deployment. Sharpened the edge, and since recurves are already a pain in the butt to sharpen, you might as well make it a super pain in the butt by making it serrations. And yeah, it came out pretty good. I have a KME sharpener. It's actually shockingly easy to serrate an edge with that system. So I can sharpen recurves really well too, but I can also make really good serrations with it too. So yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, and these are just scallops, and they're VEF inspired, but they're symmetric. This is just a standard style of serrations, which is V ground, which the blade came to me V ground almost. I mean, not V ground, chisel ground. Like, yeah, it was ground on both sides, but the angles were so bad from cold steel that it might as well have been chisel ground. So yeah, I just kind of turned the recurve portion, which is a pain in the butt to sharpen, into serrations, which is only slightly more of a pain in the butt to sharpen. So there is the other pairing of knives that I like to carry. And that is my full gear review, pocket dump thing. All right, have a great day.